Hello, welcome back. This is Uninstallbros. I am Hitchens, and today we're back in all the Mons. Today's just going to be a solo stream. I'm going to do some testing. I want to try out some things on the planarium. Since I did last get on, uh, well, first let's make this go a little better. I think I've been using this one. Since the last been on, just kind of made some progression to make us stronger. So we have all the Modium gear. We have an Olamodium sword and an Olamodium spellbook. Uh, we did hit Pinnacle because I had to go to the end, so we do have some Mythic Forged gear now. Our sword is Mythic, and uh, I was able to find some Vibranium apricorns as well as Aluminium apricorns. So when we do get into making Pokeballs, we will be able to go to the highest tier. Seriously? There's one spot on this whole island with source berries now, and you happen to walk by it? The Mons have just thought that source berries are the best thing to walk in. Grab some of this. I believe I showed this last time, but well, I guess we're sleeping. We do have a mob farm set up. Oh, bummer for that guy. Also, just to see how strong those guys are, that's with 10 sharpness in there. Anyways, I have cleared a lot of this stuff out before now. Um, so some of the we have upgraded it as much as we can. If we really start getting more full, I'll add another void upgrade. But for right now, the main reason we're here is the diamonds, emeralds, and stuff like that. We have a lot of this stuff, plus just gear in general. So I really should make this quiet. Well, that's fine. This is our reforger table, so we're just slowly building up some god pearls. Uh, and I do want to run some tests today. So one of the things that I think we're going to do is I want to make another storage lectern. And we need to make... We also need to catch, like, set up a Drigme farm pretty soon. And a tree farm, if I'm honest. All right. Okay. We did lose one of our bookworms. I actually showed up. We lost a starbuncle, a bookworm, and just like a bunch of things that were out. I don't know exactly what happened. Um, so I did set up this guy just while the server is running to pick up anything that might drop. Wow. There we go. Wow. I really. All right. So one of the things that I want to find out. So I fought the Chimera in here, and I also tried to start a raid, which is why there's some villagers here. But one thing I wanted to try and figure out is if. Okay, inventory added. So we have access to all of these. We're going to take our stabilized warp index. So now if we use it, we have access to that. Come out here. Oh, now that is a good point. We did not chunk load this. It's going to be. Whoops, nope. Okay, so now it's chunk loaded. Okay, we can access it while. Oops, I forgot. You really can't use a break spell for that. If we pop it out. Okay, so you can access your storage as long as it's loaded, even if the block is broken. Which is pretty crazy because that means we can store all of our storage in one of these and carry it around. We don't actually have to have a permanent base. These are pretty crazy, especially for how cheap they are. So, now I don't think. Just a scroll of allow source berries in here somehow. Interesting. All right. That was the primary thing, one of the primary things that I actually wanted to test. So we can, and like in all honesty, we can build it here. Another thing, let's link this back up. And for now, we will put this bookworm on it as well. That means, again, probably what I'm going to do is start moving different. What is your obsession? Okay. Apparently, source berries are too dangerous to have around your Pokemon. Um, so we'll just not grow those for now. We can always grow them later. All right. So yeah, I think I'm going to end up moving my storage into. Oh, whoa. We filled up. I also went to the other. I got this unobtainium one from a quest, and I think you have to trade to get the sprouts. But, anyways, went to the other, so we have lots of enchanted books now, which is great because our enchants aren't very good. But again, with apotheosis, it doesn't matter a ton. We start generating lava, which they filled up a tank. Our geodudes are still grinding away, as well as getting us more amethysts, which again we're just going to use to make source gems. I did catch a Torkoal last stream. He's pretty great. Um, and I mainly have these guys out just to fill the lava. And I need a blast furnace, I think, for Alnimodium site. Um, so yeah. Um, One of the things I know I wanted to make too is this creative flight thread, but we need phantom membranes for that. And since we're terrible at sleeping, I think we're going to go catch some. So first, we're going to start automating. I want to automate source gems, and I want to automate essences. No, a loot ball. Thanks. I also think I'm going to turn this into a drink me farm, and I am trying to. Oh, that was the other thing. Warps. We need to test out how warpers work. So relays. Let's get like 20 relays. And then I want to know, what does the collector do? It will automatically take from jars within 5 blocks. Okay, that sounds great. But not what I'm looking for right now. We want the warper, which is popped chorus fruit and ender pearls. Okay, so I got all of these. I need to find where the sorting is real quick. I need to also look up at the tem pad. I think the tem pad is like teleportation. Oh, but we were trying to not use things besides magic in Pokemon for the most part. I've been using those. I didn't even know you could do that with the R's thing. That changes whether I want it or not. Hmm. Oh, is that one of those blasting guys? It is. Nice job, bro. I mean, those are some good enchants, so we'll just put that back. Make a couple of popped. So pop the course root real quick. Add some more in here. We have ender pearls for days, so now I assume I'm gonna need at least 2 of these. Ooh, can level some stuff up too. I will always take extra health. I wonder actually if we were to... Okay, there. I think at this point we can just upgrade like all of this to the max because we have enough experience for it. 885 levels. Annie, are you okay? We'll just retrieve all the levels. One Godforge Pearl, and we're out. I am really thinking that those aren't getting Godforge Pearls unless you're like right there, but that's a test for another time. Oh yes, and since we crossed the area, all the levels are going to go into here until we get down to 150, which that is supposed to keep us at. Okay, let's also set up... Yeah, that'll work. I want to set up automation real quick with a Starbuncle. No, I think we have more than that in here. Yeah, we have 18 Starbuncle tokens. So let's grab that. Grab some gold. And again, so one of the things that I want to do this time is kind of a more magic playthrough. I do have some energy stuff that just showed up before I decided this. So I'm not super... How do I say it? I'm not super against using it. Like, it's not worth restarting, basically. But for the most part, I'm going to try and not use energy or anything like that. If I do start again, I plan on limiting to about 4 or 5 different mods, unless we get to the point of going for the only Monstar. I don't think we have any barrels, actually. So that's just kind of a plan of mine. Oh, you know what? Let's actually, now that we have 2 of those guys, is there a mini run out here? Oh, you know what? Let's not do that exactly. Yeah. There's no real way to prioritize with those guys, so I'm not going to do that. I did want to know if these could just be used to make things like barrels. Oh, here it is. Yes, they can. Wait. No, they cannot be used just to make barrels. Interesting. Okay, but we can make chests with them and stuff, so. Alright, if you find one of those things, I highly recommend grabbing it. So good. Let's throw the wood in here. I think I want to put Vulpix, you're kind of in the way. Thank you. This here, and then let's get. And can we make it blue? Let's just. Throw that there. We'll get a Starbuncle out. I say this is your bed. Excellent. Starbuckle's going to take that from the inventory that we're going to go. Alright, is that all 8? Looks like it. Okay. So now, if I'm correct, if I just go like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, Starbuncle will just place those all around, and then we can do this. So long as we only place one of the recipe in at a time in the barrel, Starbuncle will end up placing all of it, which is pretty great. Our little orange, yellow, gold Starbuncle here. Okay. So, let us which isn't a big deal, but I kind of like it. Especially if you're going to be doing multiple things, it's just kind of nice. And then I can also just go like this. Okay, we need some snad. I have no sand. Do we even have the crush glyph? I really should make it if I don't. Okay, we did have all 3 things. Excellent. I also want to make more spell books some for utility, like just so we're not creating. You can only have 10 spells, so we're not creating just a bunch of stuff all the time. Look, Dark Fell, I use Grow. The naming one is kind of oddly enough, I don't really use Harm that much, but let's do Instill Light for now. Touch, Crush, Sensitive, AoEs. We're gonna rename it Tools. And we're gonna see how much gravel we have, which is only 30, but cobblestone. Now we have sand. We can make a snad. Okay. We don't need this big. Well, actually, I guess I technically don't even need that. Okay. When I was trying to look this up, I heard it say distance. They did not say dimensions. What's this one called? Why in the world are you doing that? What in the world is I? Wow. Take from there. Yeah. So source transferring is rough still. Okay. So how do we? I mean, we can make liquefied source. Is there like? So there's a fluid source link. Consumes fluid to generate source. Will automatically drain from tanks below it if compatible. Okay. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah. I think let's look at source. Is there like a source expander? I mean, ender source jars are definitely able to go across. Hmm. So other than AE, I can't think of a way to move it around. Oh, and the ender jar. But the problem is that an ender jar just isn't going to. You're going to be bound by how much source can go into the jar at once. Which I don't know if we're going to be doing anything terribly crazy, but well, one thing we can for sure do put that ritual brazier in there. Is I can, if I don't want to use these, which I'm kind of leaning toward at the moment. Well, I really do want to move all this into a jar because I want to be able to move it. But for now, um, I kind of want to use into our other relay. Oh, it's right here. Der. Okay, we're gonna put this right about here. And we are going to use the vitality. So now let's set up. I think we need one more star vocal. We'll use this one. Do we need 3? No, I don't think so. We're going to get a couple more barrels. And we're going to make these sophisticated barrels. I'll make them at least iron to get that's not the right one. Well, duration. No, I don't want it that way. And then this is just going to have source gems. All right, guys. So I think you. All right, how do we make that remote that I was talking about? Ender pearls. Oh, sure. So do I need a Dominion one first? I don't know. Let's find out. We can just make another one if we do. So I think I do need a Dominion rod. Which is gold. Excellent. So take from here, store in all those places. You nope. No. Oh boy. Alright, how does this work again? Use the two radical menus. One for configure which end of the connection is locked, first or second. Shift, and the other for the mode selection. Single. To use it, first crouch and use it on the thing you would like to configure. Then you can use it again on the other blocks or entities depending. Okay. If I do C, options, controls, keybind, R's. Uh-huh. Ah, multiple. Last. So now if I go like this, Starbound will take. Excellent. Take, take, take. He's taking from 8 locations. And he's going to store them there. Now we just need a deny list. Kind of forget how to clear what's on it. I do not want you to grab source gems. I mean, not grabbing source berries is fine too. Filter set. Okay, so all these are grabs. Now, if I were to put these in here, Starbungle should go and start filling all of those up. I have a feeling he won't be fast enough. Yeah. That could be a problem. So there are a few that will become really fast. So the answer to that would be to make them all closer, probably. Or more Starbunkles. Because they're doing those for, I think they're getting all four of these. A rabbit's foot, that's rude. Gives a long speed boost to Starbunkles in the air. Refreshes the buff every 30 seconds in a 15 cube radius. Radius can be augmented with to 30 with gold block. See, eventually he won't be able to store. So I almost don't want it to be a barrel like this. We do kind of want it to go down. Yeah, that might be too far. Divided by 8. For real. The struggle for wood is real, guys. I think we'll just... So yeah, that means he'll only be able to do 8, which means we'll at least have 8 of the others. The other thing I could do is literally just... Look, you managed to get over here somehow. Alright. And then I think we're just going to fill this last slot with just a filler. You know what? No. We're going to... I think all of these are empty, right? Yeah. Okay. I think we want single, no, multiple first. Store items. You'll store items here. Store items here. You guys gonna go to the same one? You are. That's your bed. Alright, so now they should take them, but they'll go to opposite sides. That'll work. And then he should do just fine collecting. Now, our lack of source, however, that's weird. Yeah. There we go. No, no. Sending to there. Taking from here. 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 Excellent. Should be warping. So now that Mom Farm is giving us source, this is giving us source for these. We've divided and conquered. Hoorah. Now, up to this point, whoops, I've just been using these, but I think what did it say within 5 blocks? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's possible that if we put another depositor, the depositor is hoppers. How are we sounding, by the way? How are we sounding, by the way? Fine. Whoops. Not what I meant. I kind of don't want this one anymore. And then I'm hoping that that guy can fill all of these source jars. And since we have full lava, let's actually those guys back for now. And let's do movement chamber here. Now that is really far away for our amethysts to come. So let's just get this up to iron. You in there, you there. And we just want a bunch of these. Okay. So we're going to say we'll make this one green for fun. I also want to make sure, what is it? Sky Weave. Just a bunch of Mage Bloom blocks. Okay. Let's make you green as well. Okay. You're going to go there. Oh. Is there a, you know what? Huh. I don't feel like you can push without it. So actually, we want not a barrel. This be the first drawer we make. Pusher. I need... Let's make that in case we need more. That's the linking tool, isn't it? See, we needed more. Alright, you're gonna walk from there. It needs to push west. You're gonna take from there and you're gonna store it in here. And we made mistakes. So we forgot your allow list. You. Oh, that's how you get rid of it. Alright, there we go. Now this will keep making source gems so they can keep loading them up. And we will have essence. Excellent. So that should take care of itself for the most part. And it's a little messy, but we have some nice automation going here. We have automation for that. Plenty of essence as we start making these things. We're going to take this out. And you know, we might actually do... No, it'll be fine. It'll just take some time. There. Alrighty then. Now, once again, this does not seem to be getting any source. Whoops. I think I built that real funky 3G. No, it's in the chunk. I also really need to find that sword. Aha. There we go. Oh, nice. We're starting to get some blaze rod or breeze rods. Cool. All right, let's see if we can do. Now that I know all that, I know that I can build houses with storages for the other guys. I do also know that source-wise, I'm gonna have to make multiple. If I have them in there, they're gonna have to be multiple ways to make source. Um, Probably a lot of this. Definitely a lot of this, honestly. Anything else is like growing trees and killing mobs. Um, and I don't really think I'll need a bunch. Let's go in to choose them all. Love this, super fun. Archivist still has a thing here. We have our healing machine here, which maybe I can pick up now. I cannot, unless it ended up in. Oh, it did. Okay. Um, they should be able to get healing on a stick soon. Uh, and we can definitely help them with that. We have our backpacks that I think I'll still leave here that they can choose from. And I honestly might even leave the pedestals. I did want to skywave. Oh, right. We need more Mage Bloom. That's what I was thinking. I think we have several Mage Bloom seeds, but one of the best ways, especially since we have a very powerful mob farm, yeah. Oddly enough, these can actually drop more seeds, which is funny. But I don't think. Oh, we do need them for the Drigmies. I forgot how many Drigmies I was going to have to do. How is. Hey, boys. We have a Vaporeon that's just chilling down here. Yeah, he's doing alright. I don't think I have very many other water Pokemon. I have this Ducklet. That's pretty much it. Um, Still have to finish this platform. It's cool. Okay. Um, on my other, I have a macro for this. You click repeat while holding. This here. There we go. Okay. Lots of mage bloom, lots of seeds. In all honesty, we're probably going to set up a little farm for it because I think we need quite a bit. Okay. Okay. That's not terrible. And then false weave. Which I don't remember which one false weave does. Can replicate the appearance of any block that it is used on. These blocks will take on the same collision and light as the replicated blocks. A false weave has the same properties as a mirror weave, but can pass through it as if it were air. Okay. Ghost weave is the same as that, but then can be turned into invisible by casting invisibility on it, casting the spell. Skyweave will display skybox with the dimension it is in. To toggle the skybox to show the facade, cast a spell on it. So with manipulation essence. See, they're doing good work out here. I do think too, I want. Well, we're going to fill that up in just a minute, actually. I want this guy back. Because he helps it to grow faster, and unless we're going to start getting into AE, which I'm not particularly ready to do yet. I don't feel like we're there and we need to. Okay. Now, if I were to go into here, so like it said, it's of the dimension that you're in. To toggle the sky box and show the facade, cast a spell. The facade may be set to another block like mirror weave. I was kind of hoping that we can make it look day in here. So we have those. Cast Dispel. Touch Dispel. Ah. So we can make it look like that, or we can make it. I kind of wish you could set the dimension. Sky Steel, Sky Block badge. What in the world? Okay. Sky Plate, sure. Hmm. Okay, well, other than making it all black, let's see, where is. Do I have place block? I feel like I do. Shoot. Block pickup, place block. I mean, well, I can't really make it look like the sky like I was hoping, but that's okay. That just means I need to change some things I want to do for them. Okay, all of this is Archivist stuff, which we will leave, but in the center here, I am going to start our Drigme farm. So let's see if we can at least get the source going for that. All right, we're going to take some SNAD. Just like we have out there. We're going to place this. Well, we'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Link can go here. Limited barrel here. That's cactus. Does it shift? And then we just want it to void it. Oh, we could just actually do it on the trash can, couldn't we? Oh well. Well, yeah, let's do that actually. Of course, anything else dropped here is gonna be also destroyed. Glad we thought of that first. Limited barrel. Cactus. You. Shift. You. No, I don't want advanced. I just want a basic. Just a basic. That'll do. Oh. I don't think we got rid of our light spell, did we? Dang, bro. That's crazy. Relays are in here. I can't believe I made that, if I'm honest. Okay, we want a mossy cobblestone right about here. Oh, no, they're just here. Source jar here. I don't think this can send this far, but yeah. Whoops. Don't want to be down here. Okay, I think I did it. Whew, that was rough. Okay, so that's doing what it's supposed to do. This obviously is going to cause problems. So let's just... Oh, I didn't put a void upgrade in there. Right. Crucial. That part is crucial. Okay. How much time we got? About 10 minutes. I think we can do it. We do need to go make some drigmies. Maybe that's what we're going to do first. Okay. For drigmies, we need carrots. Put this in here. We're going to need... We need seeds, carrots, apples, wheat, fish. Plenty of seeds, plenty of carrots. How about apples? Only 6 apples. How do we get apples faster? Obviously, we can plant them. Tree fruiting. I think one of our best bets. Wow. Can't type. Take one of these, make a trader. That's incredible. Oh, that's from my inventory. I'm just like, bro. Um, just gonna throw you in here, sir. Ah, yes. You use Poke tokens. Wheat sounds good. Well, I killed that melon plant. Then do we have harvest? I don't think we do. Alright, we need an iron your mom. And there we go. Ah, yes. The problem of mana. This is why they put it on a turret. A basic spell turret doesn't require much. Go like so. We can use any wrench to turn this. Yes. We also should get some ender tanks finally. Or ender source jars. Oh, that's unobtainium. Nope, not that. Naturally. For real. How is this not working? Okay, let's check one other thing. No, you should be chunk loaded. You are not far enough on the edge. Do not be junk loaded. Yeah. Alright, let's try this then. First, apparently we're sleeping. So, why, though? Because I don't want to send it from all the way over there. Well, I'm annoyed. But let's just make another. Now that we have 2 jars, set 1 jar here. Man, maybe we do need to increase that farm. Let's actually put it right here. Nope, we're going to hit it with the grow. Then we're going to go redstone. Actually, I think it's just repeater. Nope. A clock, maybe? Ah, yes, this is actually it. Is this really all the zinc we have? Holy cow. Ah, yes, raw zinc. That's what I thought. Excellent. Now that we have some brass. Well, there's a start, but I obviously did not make the right thing. Redstone link. It's 9 o'clock. Those are the only repeaters. Ugh. Pulse repeaters made a short pulse after a delay. Mm-hmm. Is it a pulse? Ah, this is the one I wanted. A pulse timer, not a pulse repeater. There we go. Now we just need to place this a little better. Naturally. Ah, of course. Okay. Now, cabbage and pumpkins, huh? Well, that's just not gonna happen, sir. I don't think I have pumpkins, at least. Only 2. Well, we have this down. I'm gonna set this up proper later. Cabbages. We have 1 cabbage seed. So we shall Oh, we do still need wheat, too. I still need those. Alright, since that also is not working like we want it to, I'm going to break this, and I'm going to put this other ender jar right here. And you... No. Are going to take and distribute to all of these things. This is locked, so I'll be able to come back and add those as needed. This is just going to keep doing its job. And we all do need a better spot for source. I don't think I will be able to finish what I wanted to, which I also kind of forgot. Oh, the drigmees. Yeah. We need more apples. You're not going to sell me apples, are you? I'm curious, since we can't do that. Yes, why don't you just give me some evidence? I really gotta go to work. Hey, what's up, Typhlosion? Well, we didn't end up doing any Mon stuff today. I will hopefully be streaming again on Wednesday, where we will do more Mons things. So close. think I also need to introduce Cute Cucumber to Farmer's Delight. Of course. We're just gonna buy some cookies. Apples by chance? No. I should have known. Well, I guess we're going to throw in oak. And hope for some apples when we come back. I want to thank you all for coming. Hope you have a great day. And we'll see you next time. Bye.